Welcome to the first chapter of Photoshop CS4 Essential Training. In this session, we will overview the basic interface of Photoshop CS4. When we talk about Photoshop, we talk about one of the best photo editing software available in the market. It is full of feature and control in Photoshop interface. Here in this video, we will talk about the basic interface in which we will do our editing work. Photoshop interface is very user friendly. It is composed of many handful of elements on the left hand side. It is a toolbox. It contains the tool you use to edit your images. Above this we have tool option bar. Here it contains options for whichever tool is selected at the moment. On the right we have one or more columns of panels. These panels are chock full of commands for working with images. At the top of the screen is a typical menu bar with drop down menus to contain commands. And many of these commands are also available into the panels. In Photoshop CS4 there are a couple of new interfaces element that brings Photoshop interface into line with the interface of other Adobe applications. One of them is the application bar. Application bar is combined with the menu bar. Application bar contains commonly used controls like hand tool, zoom tool, which is used to cover other movies, and new features like rotate view tool and arrange document menu, which contains various ways to view multiple documents. After that we have a switcher or previewing your open document in various screen setups. And there are various such tools which we talk about them about later. Here I want to attract your attention in the application bar, which is the view extra menu item. Though it is not new, but it is now more discoverable. Now it can enable us to use guides. We can turn on the rulers. Let me open and turn on the ruler for this open document. By default the ruler measures in inches, but if you want you can turn ruler to measure in pixels. By double clicking on the ruler, this will open the preferences window. Under unit you can change the ruler according to your requirements. Let me keep using the ruler in inches and turn off the ruler now by clicking on the view and deselecting ruler. Just like in previous Photoshop versions, a separate free floating window used to display open documents. Of course it is displaying some useful information about a file. For example, here I have the name of the file, the magnification percentage, the color mode, which is in this case is RGB, red, green, blue information, and bit depth information. A bit depth information means the information about the color in every file channel. In every file there is also some useful information at the bottom of every document. Down here if you click the arrow out and then go to show option, it will open a list of information about your document. So for example, if I choose measurement, you can easily set that this changes the information about the document. Now let us come on the right side of Photoshop window. Here there are lots of panels display information about the color, swatches and style. You can toggle in between all these panels by clicking on desired panel. Then we have adjustment and mask panel, and below this we have layers, channels and paths. We will discuss these panels in detail later in other movies. So in basic Photoshop interface we see the biggest change is the new application bar. It brings Photoshop interface just the same as other Adobe application.